Okay, vertex form. So you got your AHK, opposite H, follow K, right? So you guys are great with this. 0.25, it's positive, so it looks like this. So my vertex is going to be down below. -2, -5. Because my vertex is at the bottom, it's a max or min? Min point, min value. Because see how it's lowest, right? Okay, so your min point is your vertex, -2, -5. Your min value is -5. Okay, we'll graph it and we'll come back to this. We'll graph it and we'll get back to that. Okay, so now let's do our... Okay, most of you guys, it seemed like you guys just plugged it into the calculator. Whoopsie. 0. Is it showing? Yeah. Okay, so -4. And by the way, for those of you that you didn't like the -1 and -3, I'll do another number because a lot of you did that. You didn't like this one. So, hold on. No. -1. Okay, so some of you didn't like this number, which is fine. And so then some of you did this instead, and you went with 1 and 5. Oh no, or did you guys do 2? Because some of you only had integers. Oh, this one. Okay, so we'll do 2 is -1, and so then -6 is -1. Okay, some of you on your table, you only had integers. I think whoever did this problem understood that they didn't want a decimal. Okay. All right, so now if I plot it, -2. I don't want to mess up on this video. Okay, 0, -4. And then the other one's like right here, if you graph that one. 2, -1. Oh, I went too far. That's here. Sorry. Ignore that. Okay. And so your parabola looks like this. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's great. Yeah? Ignore that point. Okay. So your intercepts. You guys were welcome to grab your intercepts from the graph or from your table. So if, does it show? These are supposed to be yellow. I don't know if it shows in the video. All right, so if I ask for your intercepts, it's where the graph, the function crosses this x-axis. So that is, what did you guys put? Negative like 3.5? And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like say -6.5. If you guys put 7.5 or 2.5, it's fine. Yeah? Okay, what's your y-intercept? A lot of you saw that right there. And so some of you gave me this. Some of you just gave me the -4. Remember, to find your intercept, you let y equal 0. To find the x-intercept, you let x equal 0. That's why they are the quadrantal points. They're the points that are on the axes. You can solve them algebraically, but we haven't really done that a whole lot in here. You guys were welcome to just find it off the graph. Just graph it and just pull it with estimation. Okay, keep going. All right, so look, what was your horizontal shift? So let's go back up. Your horizontal shift, because it's negative, it would be left 2. And vertical, down 5. Right, so from the origin, my vertex is 2 units to the left, 5 units down. Okay, that's what that means. All right, what's your domain? On a parabola, any quadratic, it is always all real. So nobody put this. Most of you put this. negative infinity to infinity. Okay, what is your range? It is always based off the k value. And so my k was -5. Because because your parabola is concave up, this -5 is my lowest value, or most negative value, lowest value that is accessible on the graph. After -6, -7, and on, the function doesn't exist in any of these points. So it is from inclusive -5 to positive infinity. All right, you guys did good on this one. Okay, so the next one, A, B, C. So -1, it's negative, so that means it's concave down, right? Which means my vertex is going to be at the tippy top. My B is +2, my C is +12. Max or min, that vertex? Max, perfect. Max and max. Okay, we got to find our vertex because I can't do anything else without my vertex. So your papers have it when it is in standard form, in order to find the vertex, that you have to do that -b/2a. So -b/2a, you guys need to get your negatives in order. Okay, what's my b value? 2. What's my a value? -1. And so what's -2 divided by -2? +1. And so this is 1. Okay, so how do I find my y value? Input, output. So what's the function notation to that vertex? Well, take the 1, -1 squared plus 2, 1 plus 12. Hold on. -1 squared plus 2, 1 plus 12. Is that right? That's right. Okay, and so I get 13. Input, output. If you got an x number and you need a corresponding y value, you better put it in the function. Okay, so my max value is 113. My max value is 13. Because 1 is positive, I'm going to go right 1 and up 13. Okay, so some of you on your graphs, you went by 2s. I'll go by 1s just in case a student doesn't want to go by 2s. But if you did it by 2s, you got full credit. So same tomorrow, how you want to, if you want to go by 1s or 2s, you're not going to go by 5s. Like, I'm not going to give you huge numbers like that. Okay, 113. Oh, wait. Duh, I have to find the numbers. So 2, 3, 0, -1, right? Okay, so substitute 3. Oh, why did I delete it? Did I do that right? -3, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so I get 9. And when I put in 2, I get 12. And by the way, if you wanted to plug in the 0, if say you did 0, I'll do that one too. There's my 12, and if I plugged in -1, there's my 9 as well. Okay. Okay, so you go ahead and plot the points. So 0, 12, and this is 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so here's my vertex here and here. -1, 9 is here. Okay, it's gonna come all the way over here. Now, if you guys want, okay, you need your x-intercepts. I got my y-intercept right here. You see the y-intercept right here? I know this, you can either give me 0, 12, or it's 12. Your x-intercepts, it's kind of far away. You can extend the lines, but you're going to have a lot of human error. If you wanted to plug in, like, what is this? Say 5 or 4. Say, let's do 5. If I plug in 5, oh, I would delete it. I get -3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if you kind of grab a point just to kind of guide you better, then your x-intercepts are like here and here. And so, like 4.75 or like -3.8, it's kind of around there. All right, somewhere around there. You guys have wiggle room here depending on your graph. It's going to be by your side. Okay, domain and range. What's the domain of a quadratic? Always. Yes, -infinity, +infinity. Your range is based off of your k value. Your k value is 13, right? So because it's concave down, this is my 13 here. There are no 14, 15, 25. There are no positive y values here. Everything is 13 and down. So how do I write my range? You always start negative, more negative.
Negative.
Yes. What?
Infinity.
Yes.
And positive.
Yeah. Inclusive or exclusive? Bracket or parenthesis?
Bracket.
Bracket, yeah. And that's your range.